What's up guys, I'm back with another video for you today, and today I wanted to tell you guys a story about the time when I got my second job. To give you some background, when I was 16 I got my first job at an arts and crafts store. I worked there for the Christmas season, so they hired me in late October, and then I worked until like January 4th or something like that, and they let me go because that's the duration of the seasonal period. And it's hard to find a job when you're young and you don't have a lot of experience and you don't really have a resume, so I have been looking for a job since January of 2015. So one of the best times to find a job is like September, October, November, and December, because that's when businesses start hiring more for the seasonal work. So I finally sat down with my dad and we made a resume, and I sent it out to as many places I could think of near us that I could work at. I wanted to work retail because that's just kind of what I always wanted to work. I don't really want to work in the restaurant or fast food business. And then finally I got a call from a different arts and crafts store, actually the rival of the arts and crafts store that I worked at before. And I was really excited because it was the first sign of hope that I could get a job for the first time in like 9 months. So I went in, did the interview, and they said, "We'd love to have you work here." They're like, "We need you to do this background check, and that'll be done over the weekend, and then you can come in on Monday, do paperwork, and start on Tuesday." So I did the background check and that came out fine, so they said come in on Monday and do paperwork. My brother took me to go fill out the paperwork, and I thought it would only take like 30 minutes, but the lady gave me a stack probably about that thick. The time was getting short and my brother had to go to work, and I was like, "I really need to leave, I'm sorry, I can't finish this." She's like, "It's fine, I'll just pull you aside on Tuesday when you come into work and we'll finish the paperwork." So Tuesday rolls around and I'm super excited. I'm so excited for my job, and my mom takes me in and I get my shirt for my uniform, and then I go meet all the people who are unpacking boxes for stock, and they're all really nice. Instantly I'm like, this is gonna be awesome. Anyway, so I get to working, and this is familiar stuff. I did stocking shelves at my last job, and so this isn't really any different. So everything's going great, I'm having a good time, and then I hear my name called over the loudspeaker. They say we want Alicia Dunk to the office, and I didn't really think anything of it because they told me that they'd pull me aside while I was working so I could finish the paperwork. So I figured I was finishing the paperwork. So I walk back there and they kind of have these looks on their faces that aren't really reassuring. The lady who interviewed me and the lady who was there when I did my paperwork, they both looked at me, and one of them asked, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm 17. And she just looks at me and she's like, "We only hire people who are 18 or older." And I was just like, okay. So they're like, "We're really sorry, but we have to send you home. It's the policy, and it's how it is." I go into the bathroom and I pull out my cell phone and I call my mom, and I'm like, "Guess what?" And she's like, "What?" I said, "They only hire people who are 18 or older." And she's like, "Are you okay?" And all of a sudden it just hit me, and I like couldn't speak, and my mom's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Okay, I'll come to get you." So I start crying because like this was just such a cool opportunity, and I hadn't had a job for 9 months, and I had been constantly searching, and I was so excited when I finally found this job, and I liked the people there, and it was doing something that I was familiar with, and then it just all went down the tubes, and I was just so discouraged. My mom gets there and she's like, "I need to talk to the manager." We talked to the manager. My mom's like, "Why can't she work here?" And she explained, and she says it's policy, and we just have like equipment that the upper people thought that people under the 18 couldn't work with, you know, it's dangerous, whatever. And the manager was like, "When do you turn 18? And I said, "In July." And she's like, "If you aren't happy with the job you're at, or if you want a job at that time, we will gladly take you back, and we're really sorry that this happened." And she like apologized over and over, but I was still really bummed. So yeah, that wasn't the best job experience I've had. So yeah, I had a job for 3 hours, and then they found out I couldn't actually work for them, and I went home and I didn't have a job anymore. So it was actually really discouraging, and I was really in a slump for a while. It just kind of reiterated the fact that like just a lot of times things don't go the way you plan or the way you want things to go, and it just sucks. Sometimes life really sucks. I'm just like, oh gosh, there's dust everywhere. So yeah, that's the story of me having a job for 3 hours and then getting let go. I know that's kind of a bummer story to start out 2016, but I've just been meaning to make a video and telling you guys the story. I just haven't got around to it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your job experiences are a lot better than mine. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!